Welcome everyone to another session of the Mastermind Book Club. In tonight's book, we have a very short book, which Reggie Hilliard, are you able to introduce the book?
Sure. Hi, everyone. Reggie Hilliard from the Mastermind Book Club to introduce tonight's book. It is called TNT, It Rocks the World by Claude Bristol. So what is Claude talking about in this TNT book about TNT? What do we know about TNT? It's explosive, so you got to be careful with TNT. But the right type of TNT can explode in your life to where great things can happen. And this is essentially what Claude is talking about, where he talks about you are what you think about. You are what you think about. You are what you think about. But you are what you think about, which is a principle that's throughout many a book, many a biblical, religious book, many a book that's been authored by a number of motivational speakers. Really, you just become what you think about. And he's saying you can have anything you want in this life if you so choose to have it. But you want to make sure that the things that you're choosing to have are moralistic, firmly principled, so that those are the things that you're working towards and not just any old thing. Although other things could happen too, but the goal is that you should focus your energy on things of a higher energy, of a higher principle, and really put every emphasis on that. And if you do the constant repetition of thinking of that thing, of keeping a focus on that thing, of really going full forward towards that thing will manifest in your life. Again, high principle things of a good moral fiber, and work towards it, and you can have anything. And that's where I'll leave off.
Wow, beautifully said, Reggie. And that is very important. Very, very important. Whatever you think about, you can achieve it. Reggie, thank you. Charles Comer.
Hey, hello everyone, and welcome to the Mastermind Book Club. As a man thinketh, so is he. That was one of the things that came out with Claude. What you believe is so will be so. What you believe will happen will happen. He talked about faith. Faith is the key, and the key is seeking faith in the one who is the author of the universe, the one who gives us all life and gives us all the ability to go about and have our being. It's said that when you're born, it's the most important time is the day that you're born, and then it's the dot in between. So in the book, it says that if you seek the higher faith, if you seek that plan for your life, you will be able to be successful. You will be able to have what you seek after. It talks about being a headliner or a headliner, a headliner in your own life. A lot of times we sit back and we wait for things to happen. We reduce ourselves, we take lowly positions. When he talks about, really going forward, really seeking the thing that you want, and to listen to that small voice that's in your head giving you guidance. It's not, fictitious if you're seeking that. If you take time, like we talked about earlier before the call, to meditate and to pray and to really get into the conscience of what is, then you will be successful. Then you will achieve that statement, as a man thinketh, so is he. Thank you.
Charles, the conscience of what is. Thank you.
Conscience of what is.
Martha Johnson.
Good evening, this amazing group and this amazing book, very powerful book. This book teaching us how to find the secrets. One of the tools they give it to us is to be persistency, be strong, desire, resilient, have faith, have love, and blessings. The way you find your secret, you have to look and believe in yourself in top. The only way you can get the answer is to know yourself very well, and you can manifest anything you want in life. Tapping into the pure abstract creativity potential of mind, and always unlock your power to pull ourselves of the darkness and get your full potential. That's what I get for this book. We have the power to do what I want, and would you get your secret and know yourself very well, what you want.
Beautifully said. You do have the power. Every one of us has the power to get what we want, but very few of us take the time to actually think about it. What do I mean by that? This book tells you, just like many others, which we had a talk just before we did this recording, that this book just goes over a lot of the things that we've gone over in other books. Taking time in silence to listen to your inner voice, to listen, one, two, to ask specific questions. What do you want? How are you willing to get it? Why? Because there are many people who are willing to use this wanting thing in a bad way, and people can acquire it, but that has that most people don't know until it's late. So tell like you to do the same thing I want to do. Take time off. Just sit. Write down what you want. Ask questions. What do you want? What are you willing to do to get it? How long are you willing to work for it? And what are you willing to do? This is the Mastermind Book Club recommending this book. This is a very short book. Until next week, we'll review another empowering book. Take care.